Issue boy Indian Gooner in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, today's video is about the whole excerpt. Well, we'll talk about what Unai Emery said after the Liverpool game. So everything, every point, every word will be spoken about what exactly Unai Emery had to come up with, what he thinks about, what he makes of Arsenal's future going forward. The next game against Tottenham at home. So every point will be considered. And not only this, I think I'd like to mention one more thing that. This video will definitely contain what Trent Alexander felt about Arsenal, Trent Alexander Arnold, and there was the presence of Josh Kroenke. Josh Kroenke was there at Anfield yesterday, and make no mistake, tomorrow evening we are going to make a special video. Definitely, it will have some news-related video, yes, but tomorrow evening we are going to come up with a new concept, POV, wherein we are going to see the opinions through the internet. We are going to see the opinions of certain specific group of people, and we are going to raise it. The only reason why I'm going to raise those points is because obviously it's kind of a roast. It is definitely kind of my points, and but it will be in an interview type. So make no mistake, you tune in to Monday evenings. That is tomorrow evening. You guys will definitely have a very special video coming your way. POV, and please make sure that you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so you get notifications whenever we post a video on YouTube. We definitely post. We come daily to YouTube. We work daily on YouTube, and we put 2 videos. It takes a lot of hard work, and definitely, but I love making these kind of videos for you guys, because I believe all the Arsenal fans in the world, whichever part of the world they're in Africa, they're in America, they're in whichever part of Europe, India, Asia, whichever part of the world they are in, I believe they should get all amount of news at one single place. And obviously, throughout every game, through a fan's perspective, I think there has to be a detailed analysis also what we believe. See, I've never played football. I think yeah, I have played during my college days, but I have not been into quite into tactical things. I just give the opinions what I see. So I hope you guys will definitely stick to the video till the end, and just I'll mention each and every point, and I'll definitely try to explain those, and I'll definitely try to react to those as well. So without any further ado, let's go on to whatever Unai Emery said. Let's jump into the topics. Number one, Unai Emery said it was not all we wanted to do in the match because we wanted to keep the ball more. As you see, during the end of the first half, Arsenal had just 37% of possession, because Liverpool were just, I think, since Arsenal were playing a midfield diamond, and they had a lot of, we were quite compact and we were quite narrow. Their forwards were definitely inside our box, but were not getting the ball at all. And Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andrew Robertson definitely were getting so much amount of spaces to exploit. And but the series of problem was that Arsenal wanted to keep the ball more, which was not happening in the first half. It was just like we were playing Antonio Conte type of football, where we were just breaking on the counter attacks, and it's just that Nicolas Pepe could not convert. But yeah, we wanted the ball more according to Unai Emery, but we were not having the ball for a more amount of time. Not only this, going forwards, let's see what more he had to say. He said that, but their pressing was very strong. The second half, the key was the penalty. I think it was very soft. I think usually it is not enough. But we continued our way. We opened more, and they gave us more space to keep the ball. So what happened is, well, obviously, you can tell that it could be a controversial thing. As I said in my last video today morning that I had put, today in the afternoon I had put that David Luiz spoke to Mohamed Salah. Even Salah agreed that he didn't feel the touch of David Luiz. It was just a minor shirt pull. And since the VAR came in, I think everything changed. That's the only reason why he got the penalty. But I think, yeah, I think if there wasn't any VAR, I think those kind of things. I think the more amount of football that I saw last season, it was about falling. It was all about diving. It was all about if the player is on the pitch, if the player falls, only then the penalties were awarded. But if people are going to get penalties for these as well, I think English Premier League will be quite less physical Definitely, I think we need these kind of referees to being refereeing every Burnley game, shouldn't we? Yeah, we need to see more and more physical teams experiencing these kind of um, behaviors from the referees. Well, not only this, I think I had more to say about it. Obviously, Liverpool pressing is always the best. Everyone was panicked. Ceballos panicked. Everyone was panicked. I mean, your best players against Burnley panicked in front of Liverpool. But I think it was a good test for everyone. Everyone will definitely, all the players got the reality check. The two games, obviously, cautiously, we had to win. But we did not win those games by 4 goals or 5 goals. It was an easy margin to win against them. And going forward, I think let's go on with the video. Yeah, let's go on with the video. Well, um, the next that he said that in the transition, they are very strong. Liverpool are very strong, and they scored the third goal. It was the moment we needed to show something different, not frustration, not heads going down. I think we showed character. Also, the impact with Lucas Torreira, Lacazette, and Mickey was good. Well, it was. I think after the entry of Lacazette, I think obviously Liverpool were sitting quite deep to save that lead. That's exactly what has been their plan since Alisson left. I think the whole plan is to score more goals. Be quite happy about the fact that score more goals and then sit back and defend and give away one goal. Well, they when they get their substitutions and everything, I think Adrian is their biggest issue. Otherwise, I think Liverpool have everything sorted for them in this season as well. But Alisson's injury is definitely going to haunt them. It would definitely, I think the rivalry is such that everything could end up even in terms of goal difference as well. So nobody knows what's going to happen. But not only that, I think obviously Liverpool were having the ball. I think even if Arsenal were getting their goal kicks, or if even if Arsenal were getting their kickoffs, I think Liverpool were finding it easy to get the ball back. So it was not much of a problem for Liverpool. It's just that when the three, I think obviously every Arsenal fan would argue the fact that why hadn't Lacazette come on at the start of the second half. Even I had the same question, but I also know the fact that Alexander Lacazette was he took a knock and probably he wasn't fit. Probably there are those issues which has not been addressed by Unai Emery. If he was not fit, then definitely he should not have taken a spot in the bench as well. But if he is fit to play in the bench, then I think yeah, he was definitely fit to play the 45 minutes. But Unai Emery kept the same tactics, but this time a more open one when the second half started. So we were expecting something more from Dani Ceballos, at least some sort of magic. It's going to take magic to beat Liverpool at Anfield. It's not going to be something pure hard work. No, it's going to be something. I'm not talking about miracles, but I'm talking about skills because we can expect certain skillful players to do their magic. And I also expect the same kind of mentality to come, from Arsenal to come to Arsenal and play the same type of football. I think the tactics was really right, but except I think next season we are going to have some different centre backs, and definitely the reverse fixture at Emirates is going to be really exciting because always Arsenal versus Liverpool produces a lot of goals, but most importantly it produces more heartbreaking moments and definitely some moments where we get a lot of hiccups, don't we? As fans. So that has always been the question. But let's go on with the video. Yeah, some players today made one step ahead, like Willock. I think also it was a good match for Pepe and Matteo Gendouzi. Ceballos struggled more than last week, but it is one experience more for him. True, true. We need to be optimistic. I think we reduced the distance versus Liverpool with Liverpool. At the moment, it is not enough, but I think we can be in some issues be positive. Be positive, yeah. Obviously, the second half, I think it changed the match with that penalty. We keep the ball better in second half with our players, but it's because they played more deep. Liverpool played more deep after their third goal. Mainly for me, more important today is what we showed our reaction. We can see the distance with the tactical performance and really can be optimistic for continuing our way. Well, obviously the penalty changed the game, and obviously David Luiz got a yellow card, so he could not cause a foul on Mohamed Salah and take a red and get off the pitch just when Salah went in, cut in from the left, and Nacho Monreal could not backtrack him and scored the third goal. So it was bound to happen. I think we all fans knew that somewhere down the line Salah or Mane or Firmino will definitely come in and score a goal. But we kept them quiet. So I think the whole idea of stopping Liverpool is to dig deep, defend deep for the first 45 minutes, make them frustrated, because definitely they're gonna keep trying until unless they get those one or two or three goals that they are definitely trying to get. And most importantly, when that happens, I think you can definitely break out on the counter. You need two three players who can definitely be quick. But I think to beat Virgil van Dijk, it definitely took Nicolas Pepe to beat his record in the Premier League. So let's see. Aubameyang, probably, I won't say he was non-existent. He was existent, but probably he was taken care of by Liverpool. So I don't think so. I can expect a lot from Aubameyang's pace or anything, because obviously Liverpool defenders also are very quick. So that was not the case at all. Everything can be changed in a reverse fixture. Let's see what's going to happen. I'm really expecting a lot now, because the expectations are really high, because obviously we've shown character, and last year around we drew 1-1 with Liverpool at the Emirates. I'm expecting a win here. Eh? I'm expecting an improvement on the last year. If the reverse, if the fixture at Anfield showed an improvement, definitely I want to see an improvement in at the Emirates game as well. So let's see what's going to happen to that. Well, talking about Unai Emery going forwards, I think he had one moment where he was asked about Nacho Monreal. He said that with Nacho, one possibility is open, and we are going to speak about that. And that possibility is Real Sociedad, and Real Sociedad are ready to pay some amount of money for Nacho Monreal and provide him a 3-year contract, maybe, and probably he's off to Spain. So I think, yeah, let him go. He's really weak playing against top teams. He provides solid performances. I don't have any doubts in that. But I think going forwards against bigger teams, no, I'm not saying Nacho Monreal being a good trusted option. But probably he's helped us a lot these years. Whatever he was with Arsenal, he was really good. Nacho Monreal scoring goals. I mean, it was always a very good atmosphere when he scored. But expecting the same from Nacho right now, I don't think so. It's it's high time that we replace him. Probably Sead Kolasinac is the only option that we have, but I think we need to explore that. Yeah, and we have three defenders, three centre backs. So playing a back three and using Kolasinac to the advantage as a wing back is always an option. But let's see if that's going to help us or not. Let's see what's going to happen. Well, talking about Mesut Ozil, Unai Emery had to say this today. All they are here, the players who we think they were the best physically and to play today. And Ozil could not play again of his illness, so he was not in his best uh, fitness. Physically, he was not the best, so he wasn't played today. That's what it meant. So this was everything that Unai Emery said. Let's talk about Devil. Josh Kroenke was present at Anfield yesterday. He came, and that really shows that he cares. Yeah, it really shows, because he also said that is going to be with as close to Arsenal as possible. Even David Onstein said in his Arsacast podcast. So we saw that as well. So I think more on that. I think David Onstein's Arsacast, I'm going to come up with a video. But most importantly, Trent Alexander-Arnold had a lot of different perspective, because when asked about the Arsenal's game, he said that they were really surprised with what Arsenal came up with. They did not expect them to play a diamond midfield, but they did, and Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold had a lot of space, and most importantly they were quite narrow, and it was very difficult to find the front three. It was only after the first half when Jurgen Klopp showed them the videos and different analysis and told them that somehow Salah and Mane can make more room and definitely break out in that midfield, and that's exactly what happened. Salah was more free at the start of the second half, got the penalty, scored the third goal, and bam, the game was over. The game was shut on Arsenal's face. So I think we got something right, but it's just the second half penalty that was given. I don't think so. Everything then, after the two goals, I think it was really difficult to surmount that, to surpass that. But obviously, it's all about the mentality, because Arsenal have been a team who have won 7-5 against Reading, who have destroyed Tottenham 5-4 coming from behind, Well, we've drawn Liverpool 3-3 coming from behind. So I won't expect these kind of mentality. I would really want our players to fight for every opportunity of drawing the game or at least winning some amount of points. Fight for those points. I think we all fans really would love to see you give your 100 to 200% when there is a match. Probably, I think it's all about the mentality. If you're 2 goals behind, 3 goals behind, try to score back 1, 2. I don't know, but show some amount of respect for your fans. And let's see. I think this team has a very good and rich history of definitely trying to settle scores and definitely trying to come back. And I expect that kind of mentality from all the players who represent Arsenal and us fans as well. So, well, this was the news of the day. This was everything that Unai Emery spoke. I hope I have addressed all the issues. I hope I've said everything that I had to say, and I had explained the information that was provided to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you were informed well. So make no mistake, tune into the POV tomorrow evening. I think it's going to be really fun. The topic for POV, who's going to be interviewed, you'll definitely get to know in my community tab. I think probably in some minutes I'll be posting there. And make no mistake, tonight I'll be asking for suggestions. Please mention in the comments who should be roasted for the roast of the week in the coming week, the third roast of the week. Guys, let me know who should be roasted. Give me some options so that I can come up with more options for you guys as a poll. So probably I think today evening I'd like to if you guys can come up with, then definitely I'd be happy. But tomorrow morning I'll be coming up with the poll, the options. So please let me know what are the options. Give me 4 options at least, so that I could obviously Tottenham Hotspur fans are definitely selected for the first option, but give me 3 more options so that I could include that and you guys can definitely vote and let me know who should be roasted. So well, this is the Indian Gooner signing off and giving you more and more informations as this channel erupts. Make sure this channel goes forward by subscribing and being a part of this community. This is not a channel, this is a community where you guys can definitely post whatever you guys feel about Arsenal and the Indian Gooner and everything related to Arsenal. So I'll see you in my next video. Cheers, and make no mistake, have a happy evening.